Because I don't want Starfleet putting chemicals in the water and turning friggin' Spock's gay! Listen, Giorgio, you are human. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. But you're human, so I'll be hungry an hour later. Make sure you go to my Galactic Web Shop and buy my Super Male Lizard Vitality Supplements. Ah!
True and international effort to pressure.
Today's secret word is...
True and international effort to pressure.
Now, you all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Right! For the rest of the day, whenever anyone says the secret word, scream real loud!
True and international effort to pressure. 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 Kimmer!
In the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields, the secrets in the fields.
King Smell presents Now That's What I Call Grooming. All your favorite hits from artists of questionable orientation such as Sam Smith, Mommy, I know Daddy's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Lil Nas X, Queen,
I want to break free. I want to break free.
Judas Priest, Cheech and Chong, The Bloodhound Gang, Sparks. You're gonna take a walk in the rain, and you're gonna get wet, I predict. Warlock Pinchers, Twisted Sister, Kiss, Baby let's put the ass inside. Love like a muscle and you make me wanna play. Baby let. The New York Dolls, Jack Harlow,
Love ya.
David Bowie. While the fly tried to break our balls. Dana Carvey, Bugs Bunny, and Prince. I just want your extra time, no kiss. And if you act now, you'll receive the bonus That's What I Call Grooming 90s edition, featuring such cross-dressing acts as Nirvana, like to sing along, like to see the gun, don't know what you mean. Greta,
Fathom, sinking so much deeper, feeling much better.
And James.
And you think you're so pretty. Hello. So this is gonna be a trippy one. Got the headphones in. We're hearing. We're listening. We're listening. We're opening our eyes. We're opening our minds. We're listening to the clues. Listening to some clues now. The Dark Ribbon Shaman. We're here with that again. We're here. We're starting there. I was saying, should I do the Young Rippa thing? Should I? Probably not. We're trying to get up in the groove here. I should probably just play something and do it myself. When I don't... It's harder when I don't have something to interpret. Is the problem. Should I go up or back or not? Should I have my hair up or down? You like it up or down? Should I? Also, should I do my roots? Or should I just go natural again? Go back to my natural? Because it's going to turn gold after a while. That's the problem with it. It starts kind of dark and then just goes gold. So it just fades the longer it gets. So that's why I got to dye it. We're weird today. Oh, there's some UFO stuff. That guy has some predictions. I don't know if I'll get to that today. Maybe that's a tomorrow thing. What parties are hashing it? Oh, that I was just gonna react to the drama around it. It's like these people have the nerve. They're there saying. They're there acting like they're goddamn WWF. Jerry Lawler, Andy Kaufman shit. With their little fake drama. And then they wonder when people kind of don't take it the right way. And they're like, oh, I don't want you joking with me, though. You know, and that's what I'll say about the comic book thing. It's a lot of this fake drama for fake drama's sake. In my opinion. Fake drama just to keep the fake drama people in their power. Natural sounds good. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I'm to the point now where I'm like, I'm so zoning weird. I don't care about Rob. As soon as I get my circuit completion opportunity. See, that's what you need. You need to complete your circuit, and then you're fine. And then they keep people from that. Because they don't like that. They don't want us completing our circuits. I'm not dyeing it blue or pink. I did not say, should I dye it a different color? You can fucking listen to me or you can leave. I said, should I dye it? Should I dye the roots, which would be the same as what it is, or should I, just leave it at this point? Because anything I would do would result in having to bleach it, which would probably just break it all out. If it's not this color or darker. So I could go black. Which I might fucking do just for old time's sake. Or... Oh, I'm in a mood today. Like I said, now that I know exactly what I need to complete the circuit, I'm like, alright, let's get this over with. We need to complete the circuit, get that done, and then... Yeah. I don't care about Rob. If I cared about Rob, he would fucking be here. Why do you care about Rob so goddamn much? Go to his channel if you care about him. Is he here? I don't give a fuck about him. As you know. Why do I care about my bodyguard at this point? Who the fuck is he to me? Nobody. A placeholder. until my husband gets here. As you know. What's been happening? I have been an absolute B-word because I have been under a deep hypnosis to get me to my break psychologically, to remember all of these things that I put myself under and somebody else put myself under, about 28 years ago, 27 years ago, to protect everybody involved so that we could get revenge on the music industry and the real human trafficking ring. The bad people in power, the warmongers, the people who want to kill people, the people who want to do evil and harm to this universe. You know, all the bad ones, because they're still out there and they're treating the entire planet like we've already ended, because they're out there stockpiling, their toys and their bang-bangs and their arsenals and grabbing $20 off of you a pop for their shitty coffee while they're doing it. Because they've already, they're like, oh, I'm just going to go and get a mansion in the woods and I'm going to be fine because I have chickens and I'm just, now they're just survivalists is what they've degraded to, is what they've de-evolved to. Like those are, I'm sorry, I'm bitchy. Let me go defrag. I got to go defrag my head. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying to defrag with all of the, as you know, the flashies in the sidelines here. I got the headphones in, so I got something to kind of bring me down out of this. So you'll see my heads go. Because I see my boy Jack Ike will do that too. And I'm like, exactly. Because I was at hockey the other night. And we have the scream real louds. We have the claps. We have the dubstep going. We have the look up. We have the noise. It's so good. It's so good. So I went to the T-Mobile. They got that there too. So that's what's going on. That's what's been happening now. I don't know what else has been happening. There's drama on the internet. There's aliens. David Grush has a new thing. Maybe we'll watch some of that in a bit. Let's see if I can. If not, I'll do a whole stream on that tomorrow. How busy is the Ripper thing? I don't know. I guess he's skimming off the top, allegedly. And some guy that they have some beef with showed up and put a sticker on his house where he doesn't have a no trespassing sign. Now everybody's mad at Nick Rekieta for, being smarter than people who are just trigger happy. I think in my opinion, Young Rippa and that crew and that side of the internet are getting so trigger happy and just eager to pop somebody off, to just to blow off some steam at this point, because we're being driven to the point of our brink of our absolute anger boiling point. As you guys know. And they're playing these algorithms against us all the time. And I just won a jackpot. And that's, well, it's not so much I want to avoid the negativity. It's like, that's my perspective of it, is that that's their thing. It's like everybody's so addicted to the negativity. I think Young Rippa might be getting some advice to, like, try and grow a big company faster than he should, in my opinion. Based on a subpar product that people were using, popularity and influence to back more than maybe the quality. I don't know. But it seems to be more of a, you support the cause more than you support the product. And you want to support somebody's dream more than you care about buying, I don't know, their coffee. Which is fine. I'm not saying you can't, but it just feels like a lot of people put the cart before their horse on a lot of these. So I listened to Rob's stream on it, which was basically the Rekieta stream. So yeah, there's a lot of crap going on, isn't there? Oh, and an old friend friend's been looking for me for a very long time, and I had been running for a very long time because I just couldn't face up to it. Because I can't goddamn stand to have any amount of happiness until I get all the tools I need to deprogram society out of this brainwashing. So I think now, there we go. Oh yeah, we're good. Now we got it. We got all the pieces. I'm coming out. I think I've unsealed all 7. Yeah. I'm still shaking down the... It's just the Star Difference. I'm listening to the typo negatives now, so we're back in 96. I'm back in 96. I've come to claim revenge. I've come to claim revenge. The thumbs are running 'cause I'm scared. Yeah, I love that. Algorithms are titled to make us follow trends. It's not so much make you follow a trend. It's to make you angry. I do it too. I click on these people whose literally their whole job is to make you disagree, and I still do it. You had Lauren Chen tweet today that I just gotta be annoyed at this. They're like, these women should want to murder somebody who hurts their child. Yes, your gut instinct normally is something angry and hate-filled and vengeful. Very, very much so. Especially... Absolutely. I understand that completely. Right? However, we're supposed to be more civilized beings than this, than to pressure people into automatically wanting that to be their first... Like you're basically saying, hey, why aren't you as unevolved as me? Why aren't you as unevolved as I am? You should be... And the peer pressure is because 1 or 2 people want to evolve up. The rest of the blanks want to keep them down. And they have to stay down. And that's where the problem is trying to stay down to impress the blanks just to stay in money, in power, in favor. It's not so much media. We do too. We're designed for that. The problem is these computer algorithms don't know that's bad. They don't know that addiction is a bad addiction cycle for humanity. That's going to lead to our destruction. We can have good addiction cycles. We can absolutely have good addiction cycles. And every time we have one of those, all the people who want to, keep it all to themselves try and keep everybody down who has a good addiction cycle. So in my head, for YouTube, yeah, I had to. So I got a commercial coming for something. Let's go get some money and play some more coin pushers. So that's what's going on. So that's one of the things that's going on, is that we're being so algorithmically driven to be very, very angry at everything. And I know it's not going to get me a lot of money by saying this. It's okay. I get angry too, and I'm going to get angry. And I'm going to get angry at the people who are getting angry now. It's like, how dare you not be where I'm at? And that's because I'm human. We're all in human bodies, and it sucks because we're in human bodies and expected to be evolved beyond that automatically, despite, having our souls bound by these organic mechanisms that we're piloting around, and they expect us being dropped off here. It's Lord of the Flies, isn't it? It's Lord of the Flies, isn't it? They expect us, these beings on these other planes that don't even exist anymore. They expect us to be these evolved beings being dropped off here as children to see what it's like, right? Switch just like a Cylon, yeah. Well, I had to. Because I needed to. And I'm still on Twitter, though, because I get bored. I'm like, I don't have anything else fulfilling now until I get that circuit complete. If you know what I mean. Because I already know what my sole purpose was supposed to be. And that got interrupted in 1996. So, by me, I think, us, me and my other half, my other soul half, doing the hypnosis-y, follow the head movements, thingy boo. And now that's coming full circle now. So, because I remember setting it up. Yeah, never look inside the TARDIS, because you'll see it all at once, and it's kind of overwhelming, and it'll knock you into a ICU for 3 days. That's pretty much what happened. Is that a psychedelic experience, or is that just being dead for like a split second? Or yes, that's all of it. Because I've had the out-of-body shit. Anyway, so. How loud am I talking? I have this cranked so loud I can't even hear. Can't even hear me. Well, the mystery one might be okay. So, what else is going on? You can theoretically drop that at the right time. '96, yes, 1996. Well, technically 95, but I was just annoying in 95. Maybe for a little bit. I was go away little girl for about a minute. Do I lose that one? My whole life is out-of-body experiences. Ever since I was a kid. My mother, when I was really, really little, she saw a beam coming out of my body, and she hit it. Well, the woman who raised me. She hit it, and it turned into a butterfly, apparently. And then I got up and looked at her very angrily. Yeah, I was probably trying to find the person I've been, running away from now that I found them for real. That's the thing. It's like you find the person that you meet up outside your body with. You find them for realsies. It terrifies you. You spend the next, 40 years, 30 years running away. Because you meet right at that middle of the infinity cycle. Because we were about here. And that's where the infinity boop happened to go back. And because you had the crack. But you haven't had the Big Bang yet. But that's what started it. Then. Maybe. Which is fine because it has to happen. But that's just the middle of the cycle. Because everything's leading up to that. And then you have to have this part. Because that's the infinity. So we're only up to here. That's the middle of it. We're only halfway through the cycle. That's the beautiful part of it. We're about halfway through the soul cycle to... That's spoilers. That's spoilers. That's where I saw. Because the middle because I saw us now. 20 years ago, I saw us now. So... I saw now. It stuttered. Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was the conduit. But now that she's gone, I'm the whole channeler. I've got it all. So. And I used to send somebody a lot of those random ramblings where I would just kind of go and go. I would do a song and then I'd go and go and go and go about stuff, which would probably be these weird prophetic, poemy, rhymey, weird, somethings. Interpretations, visions. Yeah. What us do you mean? Me and the other half of the soul, the other soul that was split apart. I know exactly who it is, and good news, he's looking for me again. Bad news is the world might end pretty soon, so shit. Because I dreamed that we got nuked. Oh, that's the other thing. My dreams are kind of prophetic. Quite a lot. Actually, there's a lot of them. Oh, no, I missed one. My dreams are very prophetic, too, so. And when I kind of get into that little almost out of your body sort of realm where I'm writing, my songs used to be as well, so. That was always one of those, because I was one of those. Like a lot of others in that line that they've been keeping track of, haven't they? So we all know what the real human trafficking ring is, right? It's the gifted kids that they kind of keep track of, and they keep in like the most toxic environment. Like if you're a nerd, they're just like, oh, we don't care about you, we can't really use you, but if they can, that's great. But they don't get it, and you can sneak in a lot of hidden messages and codes and signals, right? If you're a beautiful, stupid person, you're exploited and abused and put with your most toxic partner in the most toxic environment. And they keep you from finding your fulfillment and your happiness and your soulmate and all that shit. And we see it time and time again. I mean, look at Kurt and Courtney. Look at that. The 27 Club. They want the beautiful people with as much money as they can get out of them, and they keep them in the most worst substances. They keep people on coke who shouldn't do coke. They keep people on heroin that should not do heroin. They keep, And they're like, hey, I want to be a senator. Here's my daughter. You get a lot of those? That's the real human trafficking ring. And then what happens when, they send warnings? You get people like Jean-Benet Ramsey who are offered up as sacrificial lambs. He's looking for a dude to know who you are. Absolutely, because we met then. He's in on it. He's in on it. He's been in on it since then, since I met him in 95. The problem is people think I'm way more important than I am, or I am way more important than people realize I am. And they think it's Manson, and it's not. We can let them think that. It's not. They're looking for a cowboy now. They're looking for someone in Japan. Yeah, they're looking for Ma. They're looking for... Who else are they looking for? Oh, no. It's all cryptic. Well, that's the fun of it. So, it's the game of chess, but I just don't know if like I want to give up, and if he comes in and is like, oh no, we're not giving up now. Now this is the fun part where I get to torture you now because he's been calling for me since like a while. Let's see, there is the 98 Purple Rain. 2000 I came to him when he was crawling for me. 3 times I followed him Because it's always the one more, and then one more, and then one more. So that's how that is. But see, then every time there's always like an obstacle or a person that comes in and is crying to distract, or somebody keeping me. There's always somebody keeping me in control or keeping me from. And then it's like, you left me. So this is like 30 years ago, right? Somebody kept me from this person and they left me 20 some years ago. And that was like the worst fucking thing ever, right? And that was a long time ago, right? Felt the cosmic force to come to the stream and learn secrets, to be one with myself. I remember saying, oh, thank you. I'm just defragging in the background. I don't know. Traps. Was he trapped for a time, or did he have to do exactly what he had to do, though? That's the problem, is, like, did we just have to do exactly what we had to do? Only we had the advantage of me being not only... Here's the thing. So this chosen one child girl thing, right, was supposed to be born in, like, 1969 or so, right? As we know. And she got pushed back about a decade. And I'm the only one who knows the exact right things. The exact right song. Because it's more in songs are the exact Bible. And the fiction and the fantasy are the fiction and the fantasy. And the mythology is history. Ooh, wah, wah, wah. Playback. Here we're going to listen to Sim, because they're so good for that, because he's one of us. Ma is one of us. He heard Amy. How many of you heard Amy? I came to a lot of people as Amy over the years, because that was a good name to remember, short and simple and sweet. I love my piano men. I came to my piano men as Amy. Quite a few of you. My favorite were the psychedelic, the jazz, and the classical, and just anybody who came out of that 60s. Anybody who had that blues, jazz influence. Those were always my favorites. I love my piano men. Ironically. Coincidentally. Hello, Pitland. What was the location on her? Who? This chosen one child? I don't know. Well, the one that's supposed to be born in the 60s? So, Jim Morrison seemed to be the chosen, No. The whole world's a savior. The whole world's a savior who could ever... Everybody has the potential. But only one person, one soul can time travel. I thought it was Jim Morrison. I was incorrect. He was seeing the time traveler because he was one of the saviors. John Lennon was a savior. Bob Dylan is a savior. You see what I'm saying? Every single one of those has a holy path in this planet, right? Every one of these musicians, you're gonna have these whole evolved soul paths. But that's the thing, and everybody's being kept from evolving and completing their circuit because we are bioelectrical beings needing to complete. So we need to do this to get to infinity, right? We're ended up like this with people we clash with, right? We're getting no receptor. That's why people connect with, like, hey, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Right? But it's not so much, do you like this and this and this? You're going to have different paths, like, do you have the right response to the right thing? Like, if I'm tired of the song, can we change the song together, right? If I'm tired of the food, can we go find a new one? If I need somebody to lead, can you lead for a while? That's the dance. You need the partnership. You need the sway to meet in the middle to get your infinity, right? And especially in the creative industry, they like to keep people in the most XXX toxic to get people to that most creative and exploitable, in my opinion, to get them to produce that, a lot of that psychic realm stuff, because you get a lot of that when you're so high addicted to drugs, when you're so out of your mind, depressed, when you're at that peak of anger. Did you watch the Nostalgia Critic when he flipped out with the Twilight thing? That last Twilight. And that's actually an allegory for what happened, is you had the Edward and Bella people who wanted to marry and reproduce. And in a second, they had, like, there was an offspring then that came out of it. But the problem is, you've got a lot of Edward and Bellas all over the planet. And then you've got a miracle baby child that came in, could time travel, pull people out of their bodies, appear to people as ghosts, knew exactly how you can do the journey. For me, I have to complete my circuit with my soulmate. If that's your purpose. If you've already found that, it's the finding enlightenment, and the thing. It's usually reproduction. We are consumable bioelectrical reproductive beings. So we have to reproduce, consume. We have to consume lower life forms. We have to go through these heartbreaks. If you've already been to the astral plane, you've probably already been through a break. A lot of these religions get people when they're at their breaking point. I hate it. What am I going to do now? Wait for him to show up. I don't know. Wait for him to show up. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? He's been looking for me since 97. Am I ready? Did I finish everything? Did I learn everything I needed to save everybody from before they get us nuked? Because that's the problem. So here's the problem. All these algorithms, they're driving this negative, hate. And all these people think that they have to be more extreme for approval. Again. And we saw what happened last time. They had to be more extreme for approval. In Germany. So that's that negativity. And I mean, it's not like even I can't even pinpoint who they're going to round up at this point. It might be all of us, for all we know. Because the algorithm just convinces us we all hate each other, and these billionaires are just going to sit in a couple of bunkers underground and let us nuke each other. Because they're already stockpiling their bang-bangs. They're stockpiling their mansions. They're stockpiling their bunkers. They've already pretended like we've lost World War III, haven't they? Do we want to tolerate that? I don't. You suck it in the. That's not true. I mean, you're happy and you found your kids and your wife, so. I guess all I gotta do is just wait now. I don't want to be too damn obvious. My closest people know who I'm looking for and waiting for. My problem is, because of his friends, I suspect there might be some 27-year prank in the works. Oh yeah, here's some 27-year prank in the works. Something. You'll find him. He sounds lost in the ether. I have presented everything he needs to know to find me. He called to me. He said, where are you at, baby doll? Mecca, where are you at, baby doll? I'm like, well, there you go. You're using my Devo at me. You're using the... So it's one of my favorite songs of theirs that, like, nobody knows. Where is it? Now I gotta listen to it. Baby Doll. That's there's one of their bests. I can't help it. You heard it. Here. Let me link it in chat here. Can I link it in chat? I don't know. Can I? My problem is, no, shit. My problem is, what do I do now when the ball is in somebody else's court, clearly? Because knowing him, being literally Satan, sometimes, as am I, it might be, he might want to torture me a while. Like my knowledge, there's a song. Well, that's just a song. I don't know what you mean, my knowledge. I'm just pulling shit out of my head. I'm pulling shit out of my own experiences being dead. And 7,000 years old. So I did spend about a decade in the 60s, so I have no idea what happened between about 2003 and, I don't know, 2014. Every fringes. I don't know. You know, sometimes you do need a wolf man. Oh, I only put $1 in. I should put... I don't like bangs, though. I don't think my forehead looks that bad. Money is evil. That's the thing. It's like I need it to survive because the rent is not free. And if there is a way to redistribute wealth to people by taking the very, you know, like if all the musicians who sold their Funkos and just put that all in a fund that helped, you know, redistribute it to people who need it, you know, through, I don't know, the underground weed programs of people being broken out of their psychedelic... No, but we're gonna have their internet addictions with psychedelic therapies, right? Which is probably already happening in their safe houses. Yeah, money, you know what? Don't get me wrong. I will accept it if you want to donate because I absolutely need to pay rent this month. And I don't know, you know, short of selling shit, what else to do. However, I don't want to just sit here and make outrage content just to get people addicted to being angry all the time. Because if you guys will remember, I started kind of just saying, yes, but here's what really is going on, and people would just slowly go away to something that made them more angry until everybody went super political, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, I want to talk about Star Trek and how it's kind of stupid, and why is Star Wars insulting, right? So we've got our code languages, which is Spanish, German, and Swedish. Yeah. We've got my piano men daddies. All my piano men adopted daddies that I've adopted who I've decided have raised me. While my real one had been... Yeah, you know, I think as... Knowing that I fell for the front man who wasn't a piano man, who kind of looked like the front man real daddy, right? Probably would be honored that all my chastity belt, you know, fake ones were all like actual good married men dads who were like, well, you're raising me, but you know, hey, look me up if you're that type of shit, right? We're crying out loud. Beginning time can cause us heart to break and cause a heart. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm very much. I need the circuit to complete. Oh, this is new. This is how I know this is real. There's a version of Baby Doll that's just Satan now. Oh my god. So this is real. This is real. So I used the Devo lyrics and psychedelic clues and hints about the fourth dimension and all of that shit. Las Vegas. I went nuts. Can't fathom the sensationalist rage baiters. Comment, milquetoast drama. Like, how can you be that terminally online? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm like, I went to the hockey game. I'm probably gonna go and watch them practice tomorrow because you can get a lot closer to practice. And it's just like me and their grandmas, and I'm be like, you know, you know. I'm terrible. What about the fourth dimension? That's just the out-of-body plane, isn't it? Which you can get when you achieve, you know, the good high in the right way. If you get to that tantric sort of out-of-your-body, you know, like the pushing off and pushing off and pushing off, the height of, you know, without getting too graphic. You can get there. You can get there with the right partner. You can get there with the right stimulation yourself. You can just get there naturally, though. But you gotta find your enlightenments, and that's where you can kind of achieve this sense of enlightenment where you can kind of fly. A lot of this, you know, I'm terrible at teaching. A lot of this I learned how to do through visualization skills, through meditation, through Four years ago, huh? Yeah. See, we were supposed to get this 2 years earlier, weren't we? This is supposed to end 2 years ago. Time is the fourth dimension. Well, you can get there out of your body, though. That's that plane you can get to out of your body. Problem is, you bump into a lot of other people there who can figure out your dirty little secrets and find you later on. You touch what? I don't know what. I know what. I couldn't tell you. Probably not. He's a puppy. He's a puppy dog. I just need to complete that circuit. I'm half out of my, I'm basically just answering and rambling right now. Cause I got the headphones in and I'm doing. So I won't remember any of this. I won't remember what I'm talking about. I'm not answering fluidly. I'm just going automatically. This is coming from that plane. It's not. I can't even hear myself, which is great. So when I was singing back up to him back then, I wonder if, well, he heard me because we were so close. You could be so much closer back then. So I kept my tapes then, all these years. Don't, they're awful. I sound like a little kid. I still sound like a little kid. I sound like I was 12. Then I come into some of these fucking guitar things and like songwriting, and then you're like, wait a minute. That's probably what it was, huh? I'm just making it up. The different dimensions, I don't know. I'll I put $1 in again? The ears, but he felt it. He heard it, now he felt it. There's the other one I hadn't heard before. I hadn't heard that one before. I'm hearing stuff I had never heard before, and I was a pretty big completionist of a lot of these bands about a decade ago, so I don't remember hearing this one. That's very Oingo Boingo-y, isn't it? I'm listening to this now. It's very Oingo Boingo-y. Well, they were all friends back then. Now I'm hearing it. Was it on the Weird Science soundtrack, maybe? It probably was, huh? They're not playing Spirit Air or something like that. I don't know. You taking one? I swear to God, if you're sitting there under that account after all these years right under my nose, which you probably would be, then just get the fuck out here already. Because you would be, just to laugh at me, to watch me come out of this knowing damn well what's going on. See, that's the thing, because I know damn well he's there watching. Because he's there because he knows exactly what's going on. Because I said all of this that was happening a few years ago on a stream, and I remember it, sort of. Controls the spice, controls the universe. I control the universe anyway. I am creation. Well, I'm half of it. I'm still the Eve of the Adam and Eve. So, in my universe. I think we all are, though, aren't we? No. Yes? No. I can't tell. You doubt it? How many of these are on here? Is this just the way to do this? Is this the best way to get, like, yeah, 2,000? See, I don't like Dune, though. I'm not gonna watch it. It's just too boring. End of coins. Oh no. We've read them, yeah. See, that's the thing. You guys don't know that Adam and Lucifer and Jesus and they're all the same person. And Hercules and Thor and Loki. It's all the same person. In different versions. Well, ish. I'm just gonna, yeah. Full of worms. Not worms, no. I'm not a Dune fan. It would just make me do something else. I would get bored. I would have to use my hands for something. I'd have to do something with my hands. I would have to, you know, go to Popsicle or something. You know? I'd have to do something. I got a weird thing on my arm just now. It's howling like a Nevada. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. See, I need somebody to be like, hey, we're doing this for Halloween. This is our costume. That's what I want. Because I... Don't leave it up to me. There's too many choices. And I'll put it off. And I'll be pressured into doing something last minute. And I'll put on the same stupid costume that I've had for like 5 years. Or longer. And, it's depressing. Halloween's depressing. Halloween's depressing. Everything's depressing. Should I try one of these? Here we go. I'm too slow. There you go. I won. So is the rapture a real thing? Is that really gonna happen? It's not so much lonely. Like I said, I just need the circuit complete. The friends aren't... I mean, I have people. You know, I'm never alone here, if that's what you're worried about. My problem is I don't have the circuit to complete. The soulmate is not here. You see what I'm saying? He's looking for me and has been for a while. I've been running because I've been completing a mission, which we know. It's time. There's no more time left. And he's watching. Because he just freaking... goosebumped me. And there's something I need to see at Zach's place. Alright. So if anyone wants to donate about 100 to get me over to Zach's, I would like that. You could donate 100 to get me over to Zach's place. Because I have to see something at his museum and I don't know what it is. Okay. Did I dead zone this? Did I dead zone this? Send Rob away. Rob won't leave because he's the bodyguard. Because I have other people who are in danger. They're endangering me. Which we know. However, you know, get here and we do the rest. Get to the west. The west is the best. So we already know that. So we got here. So we do have the protection there. Rob is already aware. However, you know, protection, bodyguard, etc., etc. Cover story. Because remember, these lives, nobody's going to watch them. Nobody's going to promote them. When all the shit hits the fan and people start looking prophecy shit, right? So here's what's going to happen. When shit goes down, and it's gonna in a couple years, believe me. It's okay, we have time. Because you're gonna have some people who are gonna be like, you know what, screw this, the aliens are here. Because you're gonna see the aliens land. You're gonna have people who genuinely believe that the world's gonna end. You have people who genuinely believe, and you have a lot of people who are just gonna hide in their homes and have been since 2020. Their world already ended. That's how it's happening, one person at a time, one group at a time. You heard me playing fish. Oh no, there's nobody other than the one that's been calling to me. Only person I'm gonna settle for at this point. Just because, like, why bother at this point? It's like, no. Now I know. Now we're good. Now we're cool. Now what? Yes. Oh, I found the true love. I already know who it is. Timing wasn't right, though. And there was toxic people placed there to keep us. By us. Because creation. It's okay. It's the circle coming. It's the age coming to the middle. It's the age of Aquarius coming in, but here's the middle of the infinity loop, right? Because we're in the yin and the yang. We're kind of in the eye right now, where we're kind of there and we kind of start to come back out again. So we're at the tongue part of the 69, right? We're at the tongue part. But whose tongue? Who cares? Because it's just going to start again. Rob's energy? I don't know how to remove his energy. Well, he's already said. I've already said. I've already told him. I've said, here's him calling to me. Don't you hear this? He's like, yeah, maybe. Here's where they set this up. Here's this. Here's this. Here's who's behind some of this. Here's what's actually going on. And so I don't think there is any energy ruining anything. I think at this point, he's got Rob there to make sure I don't get killed. So, if anything. and to be a trigger. Because he keeps going with a couple more that I can't quite figure out. There might be a couple more. That's why I'm like, I think I gotta see something at the museum. I think I gotta see something in the museum. I think I gotta see something at Zach's museum. Put a lock on her belly at night. Sweet light, but no child of mine. See, and that was a clue too, because they were prophesizing a child then, and they're looking for like a little girl or a boy. No, they're looking for the illegitimate son of a rock and roll star. So, good luck with that one. So yeah, go find him. He might not have been born yet. He might have been born 1,000 years ago. He might have been born in the 60s. Or the 50s. I bet he was born in the 50s. So he's not even like... Yeah, you're looking for an illegitimate son of a rock and roll star, right? You're not looking for some guy. I'm looking for some guy. And if he is, the world certainly doesn't know it. Only his mama. That's okay. The little girl they're looking for might be the legitimate son of the rock and roll star. Or the legitimate daughter. It might be a daughter. It might be a misdirect. They're looking for Marilyn Manson's Spanish butterfly. Is it Tim Paul? That's cute. I do want to rub my tits on his bald head, but he's not Tim Pool. No, he's had it coming when he was going bald in 95. So when he was still cute. He was still cute when he was going bald in 95, for fuck's sake. He's really sensitive about it. Or he was then. He's cute, though. He's still cute. He's gonna do skinny. Why are you getting skinny again? I'm concerned. Why are you skinny again? I know you're not back on anything. What's wrong? Do you need a brownie? I made brownies. What are you doing? I am doing. Tim Pool is too angry. Yeah, Tim's not there. He's flashed the banana, though. He wants out. He's down the well. He needs to have a baby, man. Somebody fuck him. Give him a baby. Allison, get on him. Jump on his banana some night for me. Suck his dick when he's sleeping. He'll be half asleep. You want a baby? Have a baby with him. He'll change him. He'll just completely change overnight. He'll be a complete person. I see it. That's his thing. He absolutely goddamn needs. That's the thing I probably need, to be honest. Probably not even mine. I probably just need somebody to make cookies with. I probably just need a stepmom. Man. My problem was I had somebody so toxically keeping me from what I wanted because they wanted me for themselves for... I don't goddamn know. And I couldn't exactly run off with a fantasy, could I? Right? That was my problem. It was just so goddamn unrealistic to run away. To run away with the circus. But goddamn it, I wanted to, and I still want to. I'm getting now. The second the circus shows up, I'm gone. So once the circus get to town, because I have this vision. So you remember on Police Academy when Mahoney hired that porn star to blow Commandant Lassard under the podium? I have that fantasy of hiding under something and having my way with somebody I've been wanting to have my way with, my Mr. Superstar, for a very long time now. So that's my fantasy, if they could make that happen. Same thing happened to Wolfman, happened to Timmy, trapped. No, I don't want him trapped. I think that's genuinely his path, and that's genuinely going to make him happy. I really, really think that it's going to be his salvation. Because he's going to realize that there's actually something there, and he's going to realize... I don't know, but he's going to need something, though, to get him off this thinking he knows how to raise kids shit, though, first. Maybe he needs, like, a woman with kids who can be like, no. He needs some experience with it. He couldn't even... I don't goddamn know. Circus the Ray Bradbury told us coming. That's here. I remember the circus that Frank Black warned us was coming. And Grace Slick, The Crown of Creation. I had a dream we got nuked. I felt the explosion. It was very close here. It was very soon. I was driving with Rob, and I could feel it in the dream. When I feel them in dreams, I get very concerned. When I feel them in dreams. How horrible is my hair? Yeah, when I feel them in dreams, I get concerned. So, I'm gonna go to the UFO. Can't sleep. I can't either. Has chickens. Timmy has chickens. And that's the problem. That's the problem, isn't it? The problem is he has chickens and he's treating the world like it's ending. He's stockpiling bang bangs. He's stockpiling food. He's stockpiling everything he can stockpile. Like it's the end of the world. And he's going to keep you from his stuff because you're all zombies. Right? So keep thinking it's Marilyn Manson. Hey, Mr. Superstar. I'll do anything for you. I sacrificed my life for one, you know. Hey, Mr. Superstar. I like your music a little bit sometimes, too. I like it more when you're quoting things from 100 million years ago, though. And pulling from the universe. Hey, Mr. Porno Star. I want you. Mr. Suckly Star. No. They're now a Sarah Connor dream. They're a mushroom cloud. It's a mushroom cloud. It's the Barbenheimer. Mr. Big Rock Star. I want to grow up just like you. Oh no. Oh no, eh? SpongeBob coin pusher, eh? The misdirect. What's the misdirect? You can run away to the circus. It's a circus. He did tell me to go to Vegas, though. That's the funny part. I wonder if my ex-husband realized that. I bet he did. Oh, he did not. He did not. Oh, because he fucking didn't get it at all. Well, I didn't either until now. Oh, I didn't get that. I mean... Well, in 97, I just couldn't... When that aired, I just couldn't see it. I watched it for about a minute. The Human Stomp made me go back recently. I'm like, wait. There's something in the thing. There's something else there. And I rewatched it because it's got his face on it. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, I don't want to be rich and famous. So, please. I like to be the magician. I like to be behind the scenes. I want to be obscure. I want to be an AI. Or a virtual. I want to be a virtual avatar. I want to be a CGI something. I want an avatar. I want a Miku. I want to be Miku. I want to be a Vocaloid. I can just sing for a Vocaloid or something. We can just pretend. I don't want to be famous and rich. I want to be a hologram. Yeah, I want to be a hologram because I'm too old to do it for realsies. If anything, I don't want to compete. I don't want to be Courtney. I just want to be married to my generation's Jerry Garcia, and go have a margarita or something. If they play something I don't want to sit through again for a nice, like a song about the water, or the sea, or the ocean. I'm to the point now I can just laugh about it all. Right? So I'm like, oh, those are some good memories though too, weren't they, back then? I goddamn wish I knew. I'm so sorry. That just killed me to know he was so sad. It's like, oh. No, like, I couldn't watch him when he was sad. I couldn't watch him when he was happy. I hate that, right? Manson thinks the girls... Oh, the Fruit Loop enemas? Oh, Manson's fine. Brian's a good guy. He's one of mine. He's got a cowboy hat now. I'm listening to him right now. Brian. Filmography. What's that full album? He's got a cowboy hat now in his picture. Look at Hey, cowboy. Hey, cowboy. Where's his releases? Let's listen to Antichrist Superstar. We Are Chaos is his new one. Upside Down, Pale Emperor. I haven't listened to any of these. I really liked Mechanical Animals. People. Tourniquet. Oh, I haven't heard Tourniquet in a while. Oh, I used to like that one. I didn't like The Beautiful People so much. I like Tourniquet. That one I really liked when that came out. But see, when I used to write mine, I used to listen to a lot of Beck. Because I wanted to be a folk singer, but I still had that bad girl. I was listening to Marilyn Manson. I listened to Typo Negative like crazy when I was like 13 and 14. And I was huge into Judas Priest and Black Sabbath and Danzig and the Misfits and 45 Grave, Lords of Acid. Woven Hand, 16 horsepower. I love my Jesus music. Alright, here's the head bobs. Here's the hypnosis coming down. This is the hourglass one. That's this one. And the circle of the moon. Ooh, look at that one. That's a good one. It's just a string. Here we go. This is Tourniquet. This is one of my favorite Manson ones, Tourniquet. Yeah. I remember SpongeBob. I remember when SpongeBob wasn't a thing. SpongeBob shouldn't have been a thing. Was that the Ripple in the Universe? That album was supposed to be completely different because that album was supposed to be completely different in the other universe that we're the fractured bad universe of, right? So we could be the subdimension of that, or we could be exactly how the universe intended. That album, The Mollusk, was a huge ripple in the universe. Trust me on that. It should not have come out the way it was come out. Blah, 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 word and tongue. Should not have come out the way it came out. It should have been completely different. The energy of that whole thing should have been completely different. That should have been an age of enlightenment that we could have really fucking lifted the goddamn planet out of that. Because everybody would have come up out of that. Nobody would have OD'd and died. Nobody would have gotten killed. Nobody would have gotten hurt. Nobody would have... I mean, we would have lost Kurt, because we lost Kurt anyway. But I'm talking about the people after. Because we would have been able to do something about the music industry then in 2004. 2004. We would have had this done by 2004. This should have been done by 2004. Because our child would have been... eight? Yeah, would have been about 8. And would have fucking been a goddamn prodigy, something. But something with us would have happened, yeah. Mm-hmm. And, Sergeant Pepper, something, Sergeant Pepper, something, Sergeant Pepper. Salt, Sergeant Salt Pepper, Salt Pecker, Peter, Salt Peter, Sergeant Salt Peter. Salt in the wound, salt in the wound. Fresh meat for the grinder. They're trying to kill us as punishment. They're going to grind us up as punishment. You be the hole as in the band. Like the band hole? Or the hole I'm supposed to lick and sniff? I mean, I suppose my tongue's going to be there, right? But that's a give and a take. Like, I'm only giving if I'm getting. You know what I mean? Kurt was a fixed point in time. Absolutely. Well, he was gonna anyway. That was his dream, though. To be that 27 Club frickin' of that. Because he got to be like goddamn Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison. And so he kind of got to be that, but he also got to be like super influential and legit. Because he was. So he was kind of a Jesus allegory. That's the thing. You always have the mother and the father and the Jesus on earth, don't you? So who's the Jesus on earth now? Little Horn is born. Little Horn is born. See, 97 supposed to be. World spreads its legs for another star. Antichrist Superstar. That was supposed to coincide with the birth of the Antichrist, wasn't it? So they thought. That was the misdirect. God damn it. Because it's basically going to take away the power of all the actual evil people and redistribute it and reverse the polarity to the... Fucking hell. That's what happened. And now I feel sick. And mad. They're so mad about... They're so mad about pedos and shit. What about people who, I don't know, destroy the fucking everybody by... I don't want to get into it. It's too deep. It's time for a whole revival. Who wants to be the next Courtney Love? I'm too old for that shit. I just want to be the chick backstage, you know. Ready with a hand job. Or something. Or blowjob. I just want to be like the private chef, sex slave, wife, you know, mother, whatever. At this point. That's all I want. I don't want to be in the spotlight. Just put me on allowance. I don't care anymore. I don't need money. I'm not like out for a new Gucci bag every 2 days. I don't care. I'll buy shit at Goodwill. I'm cheap. And it gives back to the community anyway. Why put money in billionaires' pockets when, you know, you can help people? Really. Because they, like, you know, help the community by giving people, you know, nursing training and stuff. And they help rehabilitate homeless people and drug addicts, a lot of these, the Salvation Army. So that's where I get furniture and stuff. Quick Dorkin. Get to when the boys lower. It's hard to learn the 7. Get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. No one what? To heaven. Dies, I feel my back is changing shape. The world consumes the boys. Comes. Yay, we won 5,000 tickets. Well, it's just fun to see the codes and the signs and that because it worked. And it's kind of like freaky that it worked, but now I'm like, okay, now what? I'm impatient. I've never waited for Christmas in my life. Now I'm like, okay, now I need to know when and what. Now I need to know, like, what I'm supposed to do. Your finger is done. The moon has now eclipsed the sun. The angel spread its wings. The time has come for bitter things. Time has come for bitter things. It did what it's set up to do by design. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it's not just a big troll thing. After all this time, I hope no one's screwing with me. It's just I had to go through this memory lane of all these songs that I've forgotten to remember what I even would have found to be the most meditative thing in my subconscious subliminal at like the instant of whatever. See, I wasn't a Van Halen fan really. Can we ride the go-karts? Should we try and ride the go-karts? Just angel. Oh no. Oh no. Can I drive this through the arcade? Oh no, this is very hard to keep on the road. I'm going the wrong way now. Ah! Going the wrong way. This is very difficult. I don't like this one anymore. It's hard to figure out. So this isn't the end of humanity. This is just the point in which the polarity is supposed to shift to where humans will see anything as they want, you know. If they want the end times, they'll have the end times. If they want to say, you know what, we're going to find enlightenment, they're going to find enlightenment and happiness. That's what I'm scared of, that I want to find enlightenment and happiness, and what if, you know, it's too late. You know, are we stuck in it? Because a long time ago, the aliens who kind of inhabited this little section of the galaxy were having this sort of disagreement. This father and son were having a disagreement whether or not the son was ready to take over the position as king. And he was very young in the grand scheme of things. Probably no more than a child, more than like 8 years old in the grand scheme of things. Even though he was full grown. Very much a Trelane or Q Jr. Was sent down here to kind of observe and figure out the meaning of life, the universe, and everything as a biological. Was punished when he made a mate out of a rib and was thrown out of, you know, the observation deck, as it were, and cast down to the monkeys and the things that they had been experimenting on to go and interbreed with those. With his whore, because he figured out the good and the bad, that you had to do the good and the bad and go through the heartbreak and the death and the life and the death, and you had to consume each other, and it was not pretty. And that we are all these biological, self-consuming things that we have to eat and fucking kill, and, you know, you're even eating a plant that has some subsonic frequency at some point, right? When they scream, so, like, you're consuming things that, like, it's just trying to do as little harm as you can perceive, right? And that's the problem that we're at right now, because we're at the middle-aged part of evolution, of enlightenment here, of soul development, in the grand program of building a soul, which was what he was supposed to do. The problem was, he got stuck here, and the observation deck aliens had all died out hundreds of thousands of years ago, and they're just echoes and copies of everybody. So you have some of them who are under these old things and programs and instructions to keep these beings from finding their circuit and their soulmate to complete the soul cycle, because they think it's not time yet. And, well, the problem with that is it has been time, because you have to evolve certain abilities to heal and not consume so much, not destroy the planet, not destroy your surroundings. And we haven't been allowed to for, since Jesus times. Back when we were developing, like, healing abilities and psychic abilities. And we're supposed to be in this point of evolution. But we're developing electricity and technology faster than our bioelectrical, human biological organisms can deal with, for those of us who are left with the abilities in the highest soul and alien DNA evolutions. Because keep in mind, you do have animals here that don't have any. You do have humans that don't have any of this alien DNA. And they do not like the fact that about a third of the planet has some form of it. And there's only a few of us who have a very, very high level of it. And I think they know exactly who he is. Oh, yeah. But that's okay, because he's got a lot of powerful connections. So that's why I don't just go out and say, because they have no idea who the fuck I am, to him. And hopefully he'll think I'm perfectly harmless by the time anybody connects it. Because they thought I died years ago. Enlightenment and beer, you can reach it through that if you want. See, I think that has the right chemical. But that's how a lot of kids achieved enlightenment in that 50s and 60s generation of kids. Because their dad would come home, have a beer. Their mom got to raise them. Or they were raised on their own from single mom and raised themselves, and they got that too. So a lot of us Gen X have that. Know what's going on? I'm enjoying this thing. Thanks, Black Phoenix. I'm crazy. It's okay. An old friend of mine from a long time ago has been calling out to me, and I'm listening. But the fun part is, does he want to make a grand entrance? I want him to make a grand entrance. I don't want to deny him a grand entrance if he wants one. I'm not going to deny him the grand entrance he deserves. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm not going to deny him the grand entrance he deserves. The nobody I am. If he chooses to have one. To say all this is a simulation, it is of sorts, but it is real. But it is a... It's not so much a simulation. It is a... We are all copies of each other. On the biological, cellular, soul, evolutionary level. Because we all started as the same atom. Back far enough. And from the same DNA too. Same DNA sample. So. Still a critic, you think? I don't know, he's gonna roll in like Diplo. On the sly. He's gonna send somebody to roll in for him, is what he's gonna do. He's gonna send somebody to roll in for him. Probably. I don't know. I think he wants to slip out the back door like Hannibal Lecter from Panama. But we don't go to Panama. Because I think by the time people start figuring this shit out, they're gonna have no idea who the hell he is and who I am. Or who I am to him. Other than, I'm that chick who used to send you tapes. I'm that annoying little girl. I'm not a little girl anymore. Hi. What happened to you? See, that's what it is. That's what it is now. It's like, oh, you're still cute. I'm not that little girl anymore. How you been? Do you know who I am by any chance? Oh, you do. I hear you calling to me from state. Hi, yeah. I used to come and see you when I was a kid. Do you remember me by chance? Probably not. Maybe I sent you a bunch of tapes. I was kind of cute. I met you a few times. Do you remember me? What the hell happened to you? You're adorable now. You wanna? Let's go. I got time. You? No, I don't. Let's go. That's what it is right now. It's a, oh yeah. Uh-huh. You're so hot. Lord Xenu. No. A misdirect this whole time? No. Everybody's a misdirect. That's awful. I'm awful today. I do that girl, yeah. He knows I'm that girl. He's already put two and two together. He's like, oh shit, that's her. But he wants confirmation. Yeah, I am. That's me. That's me. I'm that girl. Now you want me to tell your dirty little secrets while we're at it. We'll just keep some of those to ourselves, please. Because remember, I was a good girl and I never did anything when I was underage, so. And I'll swear to that, and I'll sign an affidavit to that right now that I never did anything underage, if that's what you want. Because that's true. Except with the one I actually married back then, so. There you go. I don't have my thing, see, or I'd match it with the rhythm of the rhythm of the rhythm. Some of the rhythm. Because that's what I was going with the hearts. I had to go and figure out how to solve the goddamn way to break people out of this internet addiction that was going to drive them to destroying themselves. One person at a time. Yeah. We had to do that. Luckily, not a lot of people sat there in 2020 on their computer. And, you know, a lot of people are like, you know what? I'm going to go play a video game. I'm going to distract myself from this. The problem was, you know, a lot of people who did not distract themselves from it. They think the world ended. They're treating it like the world ended. They're stockpiling bang bangs. They're selling everybody coffee at $20 a pop. Because what? They're going to stockpile gold now? They're going to stockpile gold now. What are they? What is this, ancient Egypt again? They're gonna be sitting there in a tomb. They're gonna be a goddamn one-eyed Willie. These fucking people. These fucking people. You see Jeremy from the Quartering and Tim Pool. They're gonna be goddamn mummified dead in their fucking mansion fortresses, surrounded by all their toys and video games and their weapons and their coffee brand coffees and their nerdrotic brand coffees. And they're gonna be stockpiled in their fucking bunkers, mummified like goddamn One-Eyed Willie and all those fucking pirates. Meanwhile, we're out there trying to make sure that everybody can goddamn live and raise their fucking families. Is it the goddamn Goonies time already? Is it our time yet? Because I think it's our time to goddamn flip the switch on these people. Enough is enough already. Das ist Vanya. Das ist Vanya. Enough is enough. Let's flip the switch on these people. Oh my god, that feels good. Waiting for the level up already. They're stockpiling their shit. Like, who the fuck do they think they are? Seriously, One-Eyed Willie, what did he do? He sat there on his boat and he goddamn died. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna sit there in their fucking mansions and they're gonna goddamn die. Because none of them have kids. None of them are procreating. They're all treating the planet like it's dead. They're not out there trying to save it from anything. They're just out there. They're out there fiddling as the Titanic goes down, grabbing as much shit as they can. That's the problem. That's the problem, isn't it? Meanwhile, you know, the people on the surface might need that to save their house from the fucking banks, or to, you know, get some goddamn grief therapy if their family members drop dead from the coup, or maybe they need a way to deal with the cancel culture that they're subtly finding themselves in. You ever think of that one, eh? No, they don't think of that. So we've got this negative, everybody needs to hate on top of hate on top of hate culture, where everybody has to just start hating everybody. I knocked over a robot. Where's One-Eyed Billy's? Here, let's go to One-Eyed Billy's. Billy. One-eyed Billies. So we have this culture that wants to do nothing but sell you on being mad and outraged. And they get you to where, you've got these people that are normally reasonable people. They're decent people. But they're just consuming. They'll just tweet out of the blue, I can't believe what they're doing with this drag show or this, and this. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Good morning. Where'd this come from? Right? Because it'll be like the first thing in the Twitter feed. Right, which is one of my problems as I'm reading, because it's easier to read than it is to go in and just listen to some music in the morning. I gotta switch that, I think. But getting angry is kind of my first adrenaline rush, so if I listen to music, I'll just fall back asleep or something. So I need somebody who can, I don't know, hump me in the morning to make me up. Maybe. I don't know. Keep me out of that angry loop. Fucking lemonade. Okay. Okay. You can save me, LOL. Thank you, fucking lemonade. What am I saving you from? Thank you. I'm trying to save myself. There's Mega Brown Coffee. I don't want a coffee brand. I don't like coffee. I don't want to promote something I don't like. And, as much as I would like to pay the rent with it, I don't really like coffee enough to promote. You can do tea, but I really don't want to buy a whole bunch. That's the other thing. They're all pyramid schemes, aren't they? Isn't it, in fact, a pyramid scheme? So I'm playing the coin game in the background. Yeah, these people, they're stockpiling their shit. I did better on the other. Excuse you. Look, it's a skater boy. Yeah, note to self. Go for the one with the highest. Nope, one more. The coffee harpy. I'm more of a hockey harpy. There you go. It's more of a hockey bukkake thing. So I did get very disappointed when it took me, a lot longer than I should have with that Boondock Saints stuff. Because that would have cracked me out of it years and years and years ago had I just watched that in St. Patrick's Day like I was supposed to. However, people who were very mad at me were very into that. And, once people I don't like ruin something for me, it gets ruined for me for a while. So, sorry. Blame them. That's okay. I'm such a miserable cunt anyway. Otherwise, I'd be like, no worries. What else? I don't know. And here's where we do the back and forth, the head sway. I need a new song. What's a good song to listen to now? Oh, I can heart this. Look at that. I can heart it. Look at it. I can heart that. I'm trying to look for something to watch. It's giving me all these weird, 65 view songs from, 3 days ago. I'm getting, a weird down thing, so I need, an up. I need, a breaker. Here, this is good. This is good. This, I don't know what the hell this is. Some Japanese song. There you go. Let me get out of this. I'm coming down too hard now. You early or late? Am I early or late? Who's early or late? So that's the problem that I have with... I should clip that. That's a good clip. We're in the One-Eyed Billy's arcade. What do we want to play here? I don't know. Other than that marble pusher. Oh, I got a shooty shoot. Here, we can do a shooty shoot. Alright. I was doing better for a second. Boop, 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 boop. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm concentrating. Yay! What'd I get? We're Fury! Fighter in Australia! For the Zach Museum thing! That's a show. Thank you. Thank you. I do need to go to that. There's something there. There's something there I want to see. Thank you. Should I try it again? 950 tickets. Holy shit. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, limited shots, so. Trying to do it in a rhythm, but what'd I get? Better? Wooch! We won. 1,000 tickets. Yay! Sponsors. Why do I want sponsors, though? No, some Japanese thing. You guys thought I'd watch Sailor Moon? Really? I don't like anime. Because of Jake? It's because of Jake. Because you followed Jake. And I'm like, oh, you're looking for me. Because that's when I figured when I saw you on Twitter and I looked through your Twitter, I'm like, oh shit, he follows Jake. He's goddamn looking for me. Because I looked for you there too. Because that was a you. Alright. Something. You thought I was going to be really into anime. I got into the music. What's the song? Bad Apple. It's my friend of mine's suggestion. I get in a lot of the songs from the anime, but not the actual anime. So. And the Vocaloid stuff and Sim, but not the cartoons. Not the shows. I don't have the attention span for these long drawn out stories. I can do a condensed version in a song or a rap or a meme or flashcards. That's I can do the condensed. Because I have the downtime, the fragment. And a lot of people need that slow, the story, word for word. They need to have it built up. For me, I can see it in my head with a flashcard. So for me, like the song of the thing. So for the Lord of the Rings, I got the condensed version through Blind Guardian. Oh, no, you didn't think I watched me. Somebody thought I might have at some point. I think people who were looking for me, trying to see who I was, trying to trigger memories, definitely thought I would have watched anime. Because there's a lot of that Sailor Moon mythology that does connect in with what's going on. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. This is a long time ago. I think people thought that I was going to be more into it. Or get into it somehow. Because between that... Oh, and then the Devo connection because of the old Speed Racer shit. Because I did watch Speed Racer and I did watch like the old stuff, but I didn't watch like anime like the new anime crowd did. But I did see like the old stuff. I'm just going if people like thought I might have gotten into stuff for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe not. I don't know. I could be just making crap up. Because then here, when you hear this from Boulder, you hear people saying, you hear it sound like Macarandum, because Macarena sounds like that. And it autocorrects to that. It's a word way sweet sway, isn't it? It's a familiar clue cue. It's a clue cue. Clue cue. Boo. Says you're never gonna believe it. Let me hear this again. This is 96. This is 10/17/96. Okay. Listen to this again. They yell Macarena in the crowd that sound like Macarandum. That's how I knew I'm like supposed to be hearing this. Oh na na. Oh na na na. Oh na 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 na. That's another one that repeats. The Sim stuff repeats too. They say the names I use too. That I personally want to go by. Oh, that's fine. My problem is I'm used to the no receptors because I've already found the yes. Is that everybody is a no from now on? That they're just placeholders until the yes comes back. So I don't even connect with them. They might as well plug into a wall. Anymore. You're never gonna believe it. Never believe it. You're not gonna believe it. Not gonna believe it. I wish he would have fucking told me. He didn't tell me. He never got to tell me. And now he won't because it's been goddamn 30 years. I just want to know what he didn't get a chance to tell me. What was so goddamn important? How did I miss that? F off. This was Boulder, not Lawrence. I don't know where anything happened. I can't find any of the Lawrence stuff because that got hidden. There is video of that. That got hidden. Oh, for me, it's. I know exactly why I do it now. I think now I'm just like everything, every part of humanity is just keeping me from my purpose, from fulfilling my purpose now. If you know what I'm saying. All right, this way. Or I'm crazy. That's possible too. That's probable. They're all goddamn one-eyed willies sitting there stockpiling their shit now, aren't they? Well, it's not that you guys are meaning to hold me back in chat. I think they've deliberately got some bots programmed or some people there deliberately to trigger some negative some negative triggers to snap me out of this, to get me to a break. Which I already was at. So, too late. Right now I'm just like, all right, let's get this over with. Now what? So this is just me dumping my brain out on people. I'm listening in the background too. So I'm kind of getting some weird. Is everyone so morose? What do you mean morose? Is everyone morose? Well, we have learned that everybody on this planet is being driven to their absolute breaking point with these computer algorithms and things. Bop. Your purpose is probably off the internet. Well, that's the thing. So, a long time ago, something happened that, how do I put this? Because of who I am, I was kept from that for a very long time. Because some people think it's going to bring forth the Antichrist end of times. Some people think it might be the thing that forms creation itself. And I say it's all of these things and more. However, it was supposed to have happened in 1996, 97. And it's not anything negative. It's just going to shift the polarity from the negative to the positive and shift the transfer of power from the evil pedo Satanists to the fun pedo Satanists. Who want to, from the ones who want money and power and control to the sex, drugs, and rock and roll bunch. The ones who are like, hey, Woodstock, have a sandwich. Let me make you a sandwich. So this is all that's going to happen. Do you want the people who are like, don't touch my shit or I'll shoot you to be in power? Or do you want the people who are like, hey, have a sandwich. Come in. Do you want Hawaii or do you want the quartering? And Temple. Go offline. The water's fine. I am offline most of the day. I just need somebody to come pick me up. That's all I'm waiting for my ride. At this point. Mama is gonna come home real soon. But she's just waiting for Papa to come get her. Because he's got the car. And he doesn't want her asking for one anyway, and she doesn't really care that much. Did I get 2 in a row? You don't understand what I said? Well, then you're not Papa, are you? He knows exactly. Some people might think it's my dad. Some people might think it's one of my rock and roll dads. Some people might think it's my brother. Oh, fire my laser. Dubstep. There we go. Perfect interruption breaker. No. He's gonna make me wait 20 years, and by then I'll be dead. So. Mm-hmm. Boom. Boom. Oh, I'm not a Comicsgate person. What guitar guy? Oh, my voiceover guy? He's just my guitar player. Or Dr. Detroit, or Bodyguard, or... I don't know. What's the person who wipes the queen's ass? He doesn't do that, but... Chauffeur? See, I've been out in the galaxy throughout time and space for the last 700,000 years, collecting clues and messages and leaving breadcrumbs and trails and messages and signals and signs on how to fix everything on this planet and collect everybody we need to do it. While he's out there throwing around feelings and being, being the Grim Reaper and whatever he needs to do, being Satan and having fun, and burning ants with magnifying glasses or whatever boys do. I don't goddamn know. I don't care. Being a pirate and whatever. Probably. I don't goddamn know. Being Peter Pan and Captain Hook and everybody in between, right? Yeah. And, no, I'm not part of Comicsgate. I don't know why people think that. I mean, does this look like anything comic-y booky? It's not a horror. I'm being a little too annoying about it now, probably, and I probably should shut up and play dead for a bit. Because my punishment was radio silence yesterday. It's okay. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. There you go. I got a jackpot at least. Yay, I got a jackpot. Ah! Who knows what anybody is anymore? We're all copies of each other anyway. We're all just different versions of each other. It's just you know who in another life evolution. My headphones seem to think I need to listen to dubstep right now, so we're gonna listen to some dubstep. A whole 5 tickets. Five tickets. You have a doppelganger. I do too. A lot of people have doppelgangers. Come on, there you go. 5 tickets. You have a dull bad hand and looks department in this life. Well, I don't know what you look like, so I can't tell you. You might be fine for all I know. Did you see who I'm after? I mean, people were assuming I'd go after Peter Steele or Marilyn Manson or whatever, and they're like, him? I'm like, yeah, he's adorable. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, what do you mean? And I feel so insulted. Like, aw. What do you mean? Kardashians have doppelgangers. They are doppelgangers. Well, there's a million copycats of them. There you go. 45 tickets. It's better. That's better. Ugh, I can't type on my phone. Doppelgangers and invent new worlds all the time. Hello, Anthony Way. You'll see many things. The Kardashians are all doppelgangers. So I'm playing a marble pusher. I'm playing a marble pusher, going crazy, decoding secret messages of the universe. Surprisingly good, this song. I'm going back and re-listening to this one. I probably had it back then. Yeah, I probably had that first live album. Was that their first one? Because I saw them in 94. When they had maybe one single off of that next album. Speech to spell. I was wrong, Spawn. Okay. Half the time my misspellings, I'm trying to misspell things on purpose to be all creative, it'll do wrong. And then half the time I misspell accidentally. They had edibles on sale. 5 for $50. Like 500 milligram bottles. Yeah, oh, it's not that you haven't helped. My problem is I don't like waiting. Now that I know what's up, I don't like. It's like, okay, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Tell me to fuck off or give me whatever reward I have coming. At this point, it's like either or. I don't want to. You know. I don't know what else I can do. Or should do at this point. Oh, the Mike Tyson edible? They're okay. I mean, you can find better ones for cheaper. I tried them once or twice. They're okay. They had, they were ear-shaped and then they weren't for a while. Because Evander Holyfield said you can't make it shaped like his ear. I'm probably going to wrap up here pretty soon. I'm yawning. Get in the thing. Ah, I didn't get in the thing. Waiting for a final push. Alright, what do we get? What'd I win? Oh, that's a lot. 2015. Let's try yellow. Now it'll be red. I'll get him to the brand name. Yeah, that's all I tried them for. They're fine. They're gonna get as high as anything else. Now it goes to red. I win 820 tickets. Ugh. One more. $90. I mean, you seem to get a lot of tickets for the play. Not terrible. Boxer, little joke at you. Yeah, that works. I mean, they're not bad. They're fine. It's like you get the Cheech and Chong weed, or you know. Anything else I want to play real quick? Well, what's this one? This is the shoot the target one, right? Is this timed? Oh, 15. What'd I get? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Yeah. 590. Is that good? $490 tickets. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I am probably gonna wrap up and go to sleep or something. I don't know. To try and process all this. My earphones are. I'm in live 2 hours and 45 minutes. So yeah, that's why I look like crap and I'm half asleep. I have the bags under my eyes. Well, I only put on eye makeup. I didn't put on other makeup. So because I don't know why. I don't know. But that's what's going on, and like it or lump it, right? There you go. Suck a rainbow. See you on. I know, right?